Good day, parents. This week we travel with blame, bitterness, and being angry when our plans don't work out. It is surely one of the biggest and the cruelest piece of reality of life. Things don't always work out the way I plan. Our children may express it with, "It is not fair that this and that happened." What do we do with this? What do we do with that pain, the bitterness, the anger and disappointment? We see in the story of Luke 15 of the prodigal son returning. His brother worked hard. He gave everything for his father, only to see his father slaughter the fattest calf and throw a big party for the brother who messed up and didn't deserve all this attention and love. The anger and blame that the older brother felt towards his father and towards his younger brother who returned is something we may struggle with daily. Our children can feel that their plans are not working out when they are not selected for a sports team, even though they've worked so hard for it. Or when the marks after an exam are not what they thought, even though they have put in a lot of time and energy. As children and teenagers, it can sometimes feel like it's over. The worst has happened, but it's precisely in those moments that God invites us to a bigger story. We only see a part of it. He also works in our lives when things don't work out the way we hoped. It's not that He necessarily makes difficult things happen, but He can help us through them, and He helps us to think about things in a new way. We are invited to make peace with the fact that things don't always work out the way we want them to. Ronald Rolheiser talks about this in his book. A few points from it. Surrender your dreams and hopes to God. Practically, this may mean writing a letter to God about what you hope and dream and want or wanted. Then, tell Him that you are leaving it with Him. Wait in silence and expectation for God to do something new. It can mean that every day you simply say to God, "I'm waiting with you. I'm waiting for you to do something new." Let go of what you've lost. Here you can perhaps draw a picture and nail it to a cross or even tear it up to show that you are letting it go. Allow yourself to be blessed by the gifts of the past and adapt with it. Receive the Spirit of God for the life you are living now. Talk together as a family about where you as parents have had to work with being angry and blame when your plans didn't work out. And then have a look together about how it turned out differently and how God's bigger story only made sense later on. Remind each other that it's freeing when we make peace with our plans that aren't always going to work out. May we receive the grace of freedom from blame this week, and may God remind us that His plans are part of a bigger story. Until next week, goodbye.